Hey guys, so tonight I was asked by a couple of students to create a video demonstrating how to come up with the formulas or names for substances that involve polyatomic ions. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. So you should have your homework sheet in front of you, and I'm going to do a few examples off the homework sheet, and that should be all set for tonight. So remember, with an ionic compound, all we want to make sure that we do is come up with positive and negative numbers to add up to equal 0. And so that's really the purpose of what's going on here. So that's what we'll go ahead and do. So I'm looking at your homework sheet, and let's start by looking at something like number 23 right here. Okay. So with question 23, what we're going to do is we'll take a look at it, and we're going to say, all right, we've got nickel 2 sulfite. So that's nickel, Roman numeral 2, sulfite. So the first thing we understand is that nickel 2 means that we're talking about nickel with a 2 plus charge. When we talk about sulfite, we're talking about SO3 with a 2 minus charge. Now all that information came off of the list of polyatomic ions that are right here. So the nickel 2 plus we know that we can get from understanding nickel 2, but when we find sulfite, we can find it right here. It's SO3 with a 2 minus charge. Okay, so that's where that information came from right there. So nickel 2 sulfite. So the question is, all right, well, how many of each of these do we need to make it neutral? Well, the 2 plus and a 2 minus means that we need one of each to come up with the formula Ni with SO3 as the final formula right there. NiSO3. Okay, let's pick another one. Let's pick something like, trying to find something a little bit different. Let's say sodium dichromate. Okay, number 44, sodium dichromate. So when we talk about sodium dichromate, we've got sodium dichromate. Okay, and again, from that previous page, we know sodium is going to be a 1 plus ion from the periodic table, Na with a 1 plus charge because it's in group 1. We can find dichromate, which is right here, Cr2O7. So it's going to be Cr2O7 with a 2 minus charge, and we can see we have a 1 plus here and a 2 minus here. It means we need 2 sodiums, so we're going to have a formula Na2Cr2O7. Okay, see if we can find another example down here. Okay, let's see, bismuth 3 bisulfate. Okay, that's taking a look at number 60 right here, bismuth 3 bisulfate. All right, so we'll take a look at that one. Hey, how about that? So we'll come back over here. We're going to say, all right, we want to have bismuth 3. We'll try to undo that. We've got bismuth 3, which is going to be Bi with a 3 plus charge. Bisulfate is going to be HSO4 with a minus 1 charge. So we got a 3 plus here and a 1 minus here. In order to come up with a neutral compound, we're going to need to have 3 of these HSO4s. So we're going to have a formula BiHSO4, but we need 3 of them, so we need to put that in parentheses with a 3 on the outside. Okay, so each of these went ahead and created a neutral compound. Those were our 3 examples. This one over here was bismuth bisulfate. Okay, and we were able to make a neutral compound. All right, so let's go ahead and try a couple more examples, and then we'll be all set. Okay, how about cobalt 4 fluoride? This one right here. Okay, cobalt 4 fluoride. So cobalt 4 fluoride means we're going to have, use blue this time, cobalt with a 4 charge, chloride. Sorry for the sloppy writing. It means cobalt has a 4 plus charge, because that's what cobalt 4 means. Chloride is going to be Cl with a minus 1. This shows us that we need to have 4 Cl's to go with that cobalt, so it's going to be CoCl4. Okay, one last example I want to show you would be something like lead 2 perchlorate. Okay, lead 2 perchlorate, which is going to be over here, lead, Roman numeral 2, perchlorate. Okay, means we're going to have a Pb 2 plus ion. All right, and if you don't remember what perchlorate is, you can come back here, scroll up. We can find perchlorate, which is over on this side right here, ClO4 minus. That's what we'll do, ClO4 minus. Now we can see a 2 plus with a 1 minus there. It's going to be Pb parentheses ClO4 close parentheses 2. Okay, so that's how you go ahead and you make these neutral compounds. I hope that was helpful for you. It's a lot more challenging to come up with the formulas from the names of the compounds, but if you feel like this was helpful, this will be good, and maybe I can create another video to to show you how to go from formulas to names if you need it. Okay, thanks.